Disembark order.
Hold.
Okay, target's
Right,
front.
get hold. Suppressive fire up. Alright, Schleetanks, you're first out.
One out. Actually take it. Roll with me.
Set. Thanks, Schlee, move.
Right,
Like
hold.
that angle. Yes.
One down. Second, keep moving.
Shoot all the rabbit.
Set.
Let's go, Schlee.
Victory, be advised. You have infantry in front of our Vic.
One down.
Set. Ceasefire, guys.
Gamma 2, please just ignore us, we're just conducting our exercise. Solid copy Vegas, all Gambler units re-embark and return back to start point.
Alright, guys, re-embark. Return back to start point.
On return, just disembark and gather around.
Yes, I only just realised about the helmet.
Yeah. Alright, Schlee, you ready now? Yeah, you understood what's going on. We're going back to base now. I want you to take control of the vehicle, okay? So, Bone is currently, oh no, sorry, Smalt is currently in the command seat. I want you to relieve him, take control of the vehicle, okay?
I still want to find out how that's
Say again.
Oh, Bones, what you said, Banks.
Out of
Alright. Kimbo, take us back to the line.
Roger that.
Alright, Schlee. Vehicle commander. So whatever Schlee calls, we'll follow.
what? Am I taking Schlee's spot? So on team one.
Yeah. Just swap to let's do yellow just for fun and giggles.
Banana team, go.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool. Let's disembark.
That's right, everyone's clicked in. How'd you feel that went?
Yeah, pretty solid. We had
Yeah.
some infantry from the next Vic over moving across the Bradley's movement line.
Yeah, saw that. That just kind of boils down to spatial awareness and stuff like that. If you see, kind of, as a Bradley driver or commander, if you see a second squad kind of coming over towards you, just shift right a little bit. You find going right behind your squad, if anything, you know what I mean. As long as your gunner's good and he's not going to shoot friendlies in the back of the head, then you're fine to kind of shift over right. But yeah, a lot of it's down to kind of spatial awareness in these kind of drills, which is why we've kind of started off on a nice flat open area. But other than that, it looked pretty solid. Again, there was some kind of lane changes and some bunching up. The only major criticism I'd give is the disembark time. Now I know armor be armor, and it can slow you down, but it should literally be the same as when you're doing a paradrop. You know, 1 out, 2 out, 3 out, and once you're out the back of it, you best start sprinting to get to your position. Because if you stood at the back, then you're making the Bradley stay a target for longer. You're making your buddy that's out there on the ground a target for longer, you need to get out there. So the sooner you're out and sooner all in a line to ready start moving, the sooner you can actually get the job done. So just keep that in mind. Once you get that order to disembark, you need to be spilling out. The only reason you do it kind of number order, so there's some organisation to the chaos. Although it's still chaos, you still want to have some kind of system where you know where each person's gonna go. But it looked good, and yeah, it's pretty solid indeed. Vegas, you happy with yours?
Yep.
Excellent. Before we move on to kind of going up against a position and not shooting mid-air, just one real quick thing to cover, and that's re-embarking. Sometimes you'll come across a position and it's a bit stronger than you first thought, or you're basically getting your asses whooped and you need to re-embark and get the fuck out of there. It basically goes exactly the same way. If you guys are all in line, your Bradley will pull up to the left-hand side of the squad, and you basically peel back into the Bradley. So the person that's out last would be the person that goes back in first, and so on and so on. Does everyone understand that?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Do you want to have a quick practice of that in case things go south at the other end?
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, we've got time, so.
I'd rather know how to do it than not in an emergency.
Agree.
Cool. All right, so just as a dry run, then if we just have kind of 6 people kind of front and center, just so you can all get a visual idea of how it's supposed to go. All right, so you're all in a line, just do it kind of shoulder to shoulder almost. So one more. There we go. Right, and I'll be the last man. So the Bradley, get the order to re-embark. The Bradley floors it, kind of comes up onto the left-hand side of the squad, so it looks the same as when you first disembarked, yeah? Bradley pop smoke. First man, you get the order to re-embark. Last man, pass in, gets in. Next person does the same. Last man gets in. Next person does the same, and so on and so on and so on. And you essentially peel straight into the back of the Bradley as fast as you possibly can. Now, the person that's at the most disadvantage is the last person to go in. So at this point, the Bradley, or whichever vehicle you're in, is laying down some serious suppressive fire, making sure the smoke's fully charged all the time. If you get in this order to get back in, then things are going bad real quick. And the actual bug out itself, the Bradley wouldn't turn around or anything like that. It would be full on reverse until he's out of the line of fire. And that's when you'd start washing the blood out the back of the Bradley and those kind of things. So yeah, that's it. If you want to run off and have a very quick practice of that, and then we'll move on to the exercise itself.
Let's go, does it?
Let's go.
If you want to make this live fire, it's up to you.
Let's not worry about life.
Why? I love how it's both the medics who are yellow.
It's fine. For the
Accurate.
exercise. Banks, not Banks, I mean Smalls will be back in a sec. Alright guys, you saw the drill. Actually get us in order.
I was gonna.
Yeah, for now,
For
honestly,
this.
yeah, for this it doesn't matter. Just all to the peeling.
Agreed. Jump on the end, Smalls.
Smalls right side, next to Bone. That's right.
Medic at each end is obviously the best option.
Alright,
Yep.
moving. First man moving.
Smalls go.
Oh, we're doing it. Yeah.
Next one go.
Moving. Third person.
Fourth
Kimber
moving.
go.
5 moving.
Who shut the door? Last man done. And last man in. Simple.
All in.
Watch it close to the left.
I'm gonna need to reconnect, guys. Sorry.
Alright, we're in position.
2 seconds.
2 out.
It needs to be one after the other. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Third out.
Fly out.
Okay, it's first three, let's go. That.
Yeah, you know.
Let's go. Right, we need pick up then. Bring the vehicle up. So guys, we need pickup now. The vehicle needs to come up alongside us. This is your chance to get revenge. Vehicle set. Okay, burn go.
Moving.
Moving.
Don't go.
Moving.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Last minute, no, fuck off.
Oh. You can do it, thanks. You can do it.
Thanks.
I don't know what's going on.
Thanks, what's the issue?
She happy with that?
I've been trying to get in, it won't let me. Nope, not letting me in.
Someone got out. Alright.
Thanks, I'm using you as an indicator where to stop the vehicle. Well, you passed me.
No, this vehicle just doesn't like me. I would if I could.
Depends on your definition of perfection.
Because Kimbo disconnected.
Consider that one to be perfect.
So when Kimbo crashed out, the vehicle got stuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
You just know.
This is some sort of Rainbow Six Siege, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for something to happen right now. I'm just
No.
No, it's not happening right now. Maybe
It's gonna go
someday.
boom.
No, the day
You
will
left
be
the
over.
engine running.
That's probably me.
Outrageous. It's alright, it's not a problem. Okay, everyone happy with that? How did that go?
We need some terminology fitting that, as in getting in, rather than calling it mounting up or something.
Well, you can always just mount up left or something like that. That again, or re-embark. It's that's something that you guys can kind of, I want you to sort out amongst yourselves. Really, you're going to be the ones using that terminology. So, if you can, as long as the drill's right, mount up is good enough for me. Like, we're getting the fuck out of here, mount up now. As long as that drill is kind of performed. Again, the reason being not because it looks cool, but because it's a safe way to get yourselves out of there without taking any more casualties than you've already taken. Any more questions or points on that one?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
What if somebody gets hit or unconscious while retreating?
So while doing those kind of movements, same as if you're getting out, essentially in armor terms, if you're good enough to still move or crawl or just get on board, then do so. if they're completely knocked out, then we don't leave a man behind. The next man in the peel will simply, you give the call out, man down. The next man to peel off and get in the back will start that movement, drag the guy, and get him loaded up. And at that point, you know, everyone's laying down more fire, more smoke, that kind of thing. You can't let injuries or people going down affect the movements itself, because as soon as you do that, you're just attracting more casualties, basically. Okay, you got to think if a man goes down, that's one less rifle pouring down suppressive fire, so everyone else needs to step the game up, and the next person to peel off, it's his responsibility then to get that casualty loaded, and he can be treated, especially in armor. You know, he's got a few minutes. He can be treated in the back of the Bradley. The movement itself shouldn't take that long. You're talking, you know, a couple of minutes to get everyone loaded at most. So somebody that's shot or unconscious, if he's got someone in the back patching him up, he'll be absolutely fine. And not only, you know, the commander can work on him, the driver can work on him until everyone's loaded up. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Excellent. So yeah, never let a casualty stop the momentum. Essentially, is the way forward. So all that then, that's covered. Now, the formation that you've been doing that in would be known as line or extended line. Yeah. There are some other ones when it comes to mechanized assaults and mechanized movements. If you turn your attention to these quad bikes over to this direction, feel free to gather round.
If anybody needs or managed to hurt themselves, just let me know.
So if you kind of gather around these ones that are in front
Are you
of
on
me here.
the yell, Stepko?
Sorry?
Are you on yell?
I am now. Good point. Right,
Thanks.
so these ones that are kind of this way in front of me here, turn our attention to these. Now this is what you'd have for a wedge in a mechanized formation. Now notice that it's not even. Yeah, so the threat or the direction of the threat is where you have the most vehicles. So in this case, the threat level or the direction of the threat would be to the right of the formation. You'll see that you've got your point man, which is, you know, here. This would be the point vehicle. His weapon is kind of turning in that kind of arc. You've got the guy on the left, whose arc is fully left to the front. And then these vehicles, they turn all their attention to the right-hand side, because that is where the threat level is. So you've got, you know, two vehicles right, especially in the way we do things, two vehicles, well, essentially three vehicles on the right and one vehicle on the left, because the threat is to the right of the movement. If it was over to the left, then naturally this vehicle right here would switch over to the other side. The blue one symbolizes the medical vehicle or any high value vehicle there. So one that you don't want up in the fight. It follows closely behind the formation, but still part of it. It's just tucked in behind, essentially. So that's one for you, Banks, if you can see where that is.
Yeah, cheers for that.
No worries. So yeah, obviously it kind of stays in the formation itself. It probably, I've left it a little bit far back so it's easily seen, but you'd probably want to be level with the kind of rear vehicle itself, just kind of in the middle of the wedge more than anything. The formation behind, symbolized by these four here, that's very simply extended line, which you've already been doing. And again, blue vehicle is the medic vehicle there. That just, again, follows closely behind, because with this formation, the threat level is basically to the front. So you'd only use this kind of formation on the final assault more than anything. Or if you're going to kill bad dudes doing bad dude stuff, and they're all in front of you, you'd use this one. And then finally, aim when you're going to use is the one down here, which is echelon left or right. Now this one here is echelon right, which is essentially all vehicles have got the vast majority of their attention focused to the right hand side and to the front, or if it was the other way around and the vehicles were kind of over here, then the threat level would be on the right. So very similar to the wedge, but it would be used if you haven't got as much room to put a wedge in formation. Any questions on that? Any points? Anyone got any thoughts? Fantastic.
Go
on.
You know the wedge at the front?
Yeah.
You said the far, if it was a threat on the right,
Yes.
and then it became a threat on the left. Would
Yep.
you said the rear vehicle or the last vehicle switches over to the left?
Yeah, so depending on who's leading the formation, that vehicle can simply swap sides if need be.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just thinking, could in this case the third vehicle from the left take point, so no vehicle has to cross over?
It's a lot easier for the last remaining Vic just to switch over itself, really, rather than normally the lead Vic itself would be in a certain place in the formation, and it stays in that place, and everyone kind of alternates around them. They don't tend to move; they'll stick in a place that best suits them, whether that be point or the second one in the least threatening area, so they can stay protected. Like if you've got a command vehicle, for example, and this kind of works with all armor. They all use these kind of methods and ways, and you'll notice that every formation can move from one to the other without much problem. So if you want to get into a line from echelon right or left, it's very simple. The front vehicle slows down, the remaining three speed up, and everyone's in a line. If you want to break into a wedge from echelon right like this, you know, the last vehicle there would simply switch from here and run, well, not run, but drive over to this point here. So they're very fluid, they're very dynamic, and you can use them all very easily. The one that we always use in RG is column, because we're always traveling on roads, but the idea is in this kind of environment or this kind of training, we're not going to be traveling on roads, we're going to be traveling cross country to get close to an objective. So it's completely down to the formation lead or platoon lead or whatever to dictate what formations you get into. You'll be designated kind of where you are in the column, like we always are, and it's very simple. So drivers and commanders and, well, everyone really take note of these kind of formations, and hopefully we'll start using them a bit more on the movement of it. For example, we've got Vegas with the Coyote now. They could also follow in either with the formation if they were feeling ballsy enough, which they normally are, or they could tuck in with the medical vehicle as well. It's all depending on what kind of thing they're driving and what threat we're facing, really. But as we've got Vegas, normally they'd be off slightly ahead of everyone else doing recon in their Vic. So they'd set up, do a recon, advise us on the best formation and route into the objective, and we'd follow their advice, and the formation lead would pass that down the chain and get us all in position ready to assault. So is everyone happy with that?
Just one more question, Stabs.
Yeah, go. No, it's fine.
If we, like a couple of Sundays ago, we had an MBT and it was Talon running the main battle tank.
Yeah.
We were following in a convoy. Would I take it in wedge scenario, Talon would be the lead vehicle no matter what, because they've got the most.
Yeah, the most firepower would normally take the front. That's a different training. That's another one that we're going to do at some point in the future, where we're doing more combined arms stuff. So it's a good point and a good question, but for today we'll just concentrate on what we've got and imagine Talon are flying around or providing artillery or something like that.
Nice.
All right. Any other questions?
Actions on a vehicle getting taken out?
Again, if you get taken out, that's more to do with convoy drills, but essentially the drills that we've just done would kick into effect depending on the threat. If it was one RPG guide, the convoy would halt, everyone disembarks, and you close and kill the enemy. If it's a fucking MBT, then you'd have a retreat called. So it's very situational. But that's more to do with convoy drills or traveling drills than assaulting an objective. So again, yet another thing that we need to cover in the future, or that we need to refresh in the future. So it's a good point. But for now, let's assume that we're only against small arms, so they're not really going to do it. They're not going to take us out anytime soon. But the answer to that question is generally you disembark, because 9 guys in a tin can is not essentially a good thing. I'd rather have 3 guys in a tin can and 6 on the ground, all being able to pour down fire at the enemy rather than just 1 gun. So the convoy would halt, you turn and face the enemy, get into extended line, and proceed with the drills that we've just done. Happy?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Right, over by the hangar then, there's 2 gambler boxes for you guys to stock up, and there's a Vegas crate there as well. So feel free to rearm, get a shitload of ammo on the go. And then I'd say, what time is it? 10 past 12, and then we'll move on to the next phase.
All right, guys, let's do it.
Just check in when everyone's restocked, if you can.
Blade, let's quickly push to the west first. Kimbo radio check, channel 2, 343.
Wait, what am I running there? I don't need ammo.
Lima Charlie.
Exactly, I'm just kind of following you, Chef.
You can never get enough.
Do you mind if I grab another 148? I was enjoying the headache.
Wait, just wait one, Kimbo. But they're actually going to do that in a sec. Alright, Shlee, for the next exercise, I want you to take point, alright? Full on. 1 IC. Kimbo, you 2 IC. You can probably snack the radio from Banks. He will gladly give it up.
Yeah, you won't need LAT.
Is this going to be a live fire exercise?
Very good chance, yeah. Shlee, it has been a while since I've been in Blade. Does your 1 IC step out of the vehicle or stay in the vehicle? Well, now is your chance to make the call. Alright, so in this case then, Kimbo, you're in the vehicle?
Yep.
Maybe for this one, just have a driver and gunner.
Yeah, Banks, how about you gun? Allow Spawn to be on the ground. And Smalls as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, Kimbo and Banks will be in the vehicle. Shlee calling the shots on the ground.
Cool, yeah.
Team yellow,
Sounds
Jumbo,
good.
team yellow.
Team Banana.
Oh yes.
This team Banana.
Alright, other than that, Shlee, we'll grab some ammo. I will go no handled bar on this, so you have full control. Make the calls. It's all on you.
Be afraid, I have a big MBT gun.
Right, cool. Yeah, let's grab some
Well,
ammo, guys.
you're also the medic, so you're also fixing me up if you hit me.
I heal you with my
FYI.
healing stick.
That's fine.
Your rifle isn't a healing stick.
Yes, it is.
That's
If I throw
Vegas.
it tower
That's
left.
Vegas. That's
My
Vegas.
My bad. My bad. What?
Hey, I don't actually care. I don't think I've used this much ammo in 3 months combined.
Cheers.
I don't know whether to be proud or not of
Banks, that's a lie. No one is going to believe you.
Yeah, man, knowing where you go.
that. It's not true
Right.
enough, I acknowledge it.
Everyone restocked and good to go?
Yeah.
Cool, right. Excuse me, gents. If you all proceed to teleport to Charlie and just hold on the other side.
Hey,
Wom,
thanks,
wom,
sorry
wom, wom.
about the beginning. My push to talk button was the wrong one.
Dude, it's all good. Everyone
my
got a
fault,
good laugh
blame
out
me.
of it, so. Congrats.
Thank you.
You know, where's Shlee? Just TP through.
I'll bring it through.
I got control of it. It's good.
Is everyone through? Everyone.
We're waiting on one, but we can get started.
Roger. Okay, so. Just give me a sec. Alright, so RG has essentially been tasked with taking out a small fortified camp that are in the woods at grid 117092.
Should be the last man steps.
Roger. So repeat that, grid's 117092. In amongst there is a small rebel camp, but we know that they are dug in, and due to the terrain, it's not going to be easy for any armor or airstrikes to infiltrate. So we're using mechanized assault, the same we've done before. Now, in a real life situation, because we've got Vegas with us, Vegas will go on a scouting up and report in probably the best route for us to attack. and so on and so forth. And then once we kind of get on the attack, that recon element would join in, so we've got even more firepower going down. So Caesar, I'm happy for you to go off and do that if you want to do that.
Roger.
So the scouting element will go off. They'll kind of set up an OP somewhere. They'll see where the target is, and they'll basically guide us in. Essentially, we get called over the radio and get guided in. So that's the orders. So we wait for Vegas to kind of give the all clear. See if I just have a word with you in real quick in 1 second. But as for the rest of you, I hope you're all bombed up and good to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sweet. Right, so good vehicle each, and just hold on. It's not very far away, so it won't take long to get there anyway, so it's easy if I just grab you real quick.
You bastard, I just reserved that one.
Sure, every day. So, you've got Zeus, haven't you?
Oh, let's take this one.
Yes, we're
It's
going
easy to
first.
pick the furthest one, right?
Once you get
Yeah.
to the OP, just fucking...
That's like always gets
in a
to
couple of things. Don't overwhelm it, though, just right.
Let's just jump in this then.
Isn't this the second one?
Just get in this one, man.
Just when you kind of... In fact, no, I'll do it now. It's alright.
Ah, yeah.
What teams?
Well,
What teams and numbers do you want us on, Shalene?
I mean, if you check the username, you can see what there is. There, so you've got a good...
You're right.
Outside, you'll have good visual on that. And then...
On the which numbers, how you assign them. I always miss it, end up not knowing what number I am.
Just yeah, I think it probably best if
It's been recommended to me today that I take the medical vehicle. Okie dokie.
Schley,
Someone else gets the big gun. I'm disappointed.
would it be worth numbering people up as it is on the shack tack, except for where Banks is, possibly put yourself?
Yeah.
So it's got Schley, you'd be number 1, Tay would be number 2, Bone would be 3, I'm driving so I'm going to stay, which means Silb would be 4 and Smalls would be 5.
Just going to jet. Can I have a 148 back? I'll trade you.
You want the 148?
Well, I'll need a 148. I can go and bother stabs for it.
Yeah, go
No.
about the steps. He has 2.
Got it.
Kimbo, my shack deck has it listed differently.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, same.
Oh no, I go on the ground. I'm just a rifleman today. Red, copy.
Alright.
Silb, do you know how to change your colour on your team?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Alright.
Copy that.
Will blue or red be the first team out? Alright. So I'm the first out, good to know.
Can I ask that we have somebody in the gunner's seat, please? Possibly. Because
Yeah.
Banks is in the medical.
Do you want me?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take? Yeah. I can do that.
Smalls,
Yeah.
you're going to have to be on it, mate, with regards switching to commander if we need to drop out smoke as well.
Can I not drop smoke from?
No.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. I can do that.
When we stopped, I'll try my best to command as well, just to spot stuff here. So we're just going to have to make do, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, at this point you wanna go on channel 2, channel 1 under the long range radio and tell Gambler that you're ready. Yeah. Yeah, Gambler, this is Blade. I wait for him to respond and then say, this is Blade, we're ready. You can do it. I have faith in you.
6, Gambler send it.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
solid
that...
copy. All units, Vegas are moving out to set up an OP. Just stand by if you need toilet break. Now it's time to do.
That wasn't too hard, was it, Schlee?
Actually,
Yeah, but
I'm not-
if you've been with the squad long enough,
Wow. That's
yeah.
a long time. But that doesn't mean he started liking things he might not be liking.
Fun story for everyone in the vehicle in case you didn't know it. Schlee, it was you, wasn't it? On the day I picked you as my 2SC and you puked mid-mission? That was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Slee, why did you be drinking? Are you drinking whilst playing armor? Isn't that not like banned or something?
No, I think he was drinking beforehand and then had to puke.
Actually, no, in RG, it's probably a requirement.
Oi.
Are you using track AR? Maybe that caused some nausea with the drinks.
Could you imagine what his character would have looked like with track IR throwing up?
His character's bending over.
Oh man,
That
happy
would be a
stories.
funny video. First person.
Schlee, when was the last time I was leading Blade?
This is Gambler, so all Gambler squads, please form up on the road, ready to move out. Column formation.
Yeah, jeez.
That's
Uh,
copies.
Right, that call was for you two players, Kimbo and
Order
Schlee.
will be Arrow Blade, Cutlass, Dussack.
Roger that, I'm just waiting for Arrow to pull out. I can't see him.
Good boy.
You want me in commando? Alright, pull forward, Kimbo, and turn to the right. And hold.
Just be aware I'm going to be turned late. We're going to pull forward or ahead of us.
This is Arrow. We were taking advantage of Sam's
Kimbo,
offer.
when you turn in,
please confirm
I'll
if any
jump into the
instructions
gunner
passed
seat, so
everyone
I'll stay in
correct.
command as where you turned out.
Yeah, Roger.
Copy that, Arrow. You're to take Vic convoy lead.
Copy that. I will instruct my driver to do so.
Yeah, all units just form up, ready to move out, and stand by for intel update.
I always have
All
this
Gambler
photo
elements,
about
Vegas
turning out
1-0,
and
intel rep to
being
follow,
silver.
stand by.
I take it that's Arrow?
Gambler elements, Recce forces have located an enemy fighting position in 117093 and 117092. Enemy bunkers on the northern end of the tree line, along with assaulted infantry, possible HMP positions. Break. Recommended approach is following the main road, conducting a break off from column at 115096, break into a southeast extended line and assault on through. Over.
Solid copy, Vegas. We'll proceed to 115096 and get to extended line formation. Moving out now. Over.
Well?
All Gambler squads, this is Gambler. Roll out, you know the grid.
Copy that. Lead Vic, roll again.
But
Lead Vic, this is Gambler.
what
Once
are
you
we
hit
doing?
that road, just break off left so to allow the other units to fall into your right hand side. Over.
This is Lead Vic. Confirm we'll go off left to allow other units to fall into our right. Over.
What's the plan? What are we
Solid copy,
doing?
Gambler.
All units to Scambler, just remember this is a live fire exercise. There is some enemies that you will be facing. Speed is key. Repeat, speed is key.
Shley, can you call it out for me, please, mate? Because I'm going to have my hands full.
At the
Vehicle
break-off
turning
point,
right.
are we getting out, or is it just line formation for the vehicles?
I didn't hear a disembark order, no. Sounds like we just took contact from the east.
It is indeed line formation for the vehicle.
Taking fire, unsure where from.
Speed is of the essence, guys.
Targets
All
at
units to
159.
Scambler, the Bradleys to use 762 for now.
We kind of stopped.
Smalls only. Yeah, Smalls.
Roger that.
If you use the gun, Smalls, only 762.
We copied it.
To the right.
All units, this is Gambler. Re-embark. You're not to disembark yet.
Alright, careful. You got friendlies on the ground.
Yeah, roger that, roger that. I'm not going to move at the moment, Shley. We've got small arms coming in, and I don't think I'm in too bad of a position. I think I'm in a fucking terrible position.
Sylvie and Bone have the best job.
Okay.
All Bradleys
members
move
of Arrow
forward
back
at
in their
least
vehicle. You
150
can
meters
swing 90 to the right.
Hold on. I think Bradley's have got an order to move forward, yeah? Do you want to let Arrow know they've got their ramp open?
That might be on purpose to get out.
How the hell do I switch to 7.62?
F.
You want me
Blade, this is Gambler. You're not to follow the road. You should be going cross country to your southeast.
Roger that.
All Gambler units get in line with each other, push southeast and disembark in 100 meters. Correction, turn south, direct south. All units to disembark about 100 meters from that compound, over.
Yeah, I'll call it when I reckon I'm about 100 out.
Go.
I say that's about 100 meters there.
Alright, red team
Hold it.
going out. Bone is one.
Go out. Not that fast.
Alright, 2 going out.
All units to disembark.
What?
Red team moving. Red team set. Red team moving. Red team set.
Scambler to all squads, push your guys past through that compound and up the hill.
Actually, we're going to hold tight here in the vehicle, mate, until you instruct otherwise, alright?
Correct. Dancing, we're going to take the orange tank on the southern side of the building. Cover us. Bonus, catch you.
Where are we? Oh, there, yes.
Roger. Bone, we're moving.
Heading to the tree line, there looks like a encampment on the right, be careful.
Moving.
Leave 2 faces down.
Copy.
Copy, Charlie.
Reloading.
Incoming.
Artillery, move back, terror bring the vehicle up. Line gun.
This is Gambler to all units. We've got incoming artillery. Recommend re-embark and bug out. Repeat, re-embark the vehicles and get out of there.
I've got blue team, go. Get your HE, get to the side. Bone, get over here.
Bone, it's you. Get into the vehicle.
Second moving.
I'm in.
Sylvie, it's you.
Sylvain.
Gambler to all units. Once you're embarked, return back to the crossroads where you came from.
Careful, you're reversing into the bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, roger that.
Alright, good job,
This
guys.
Gambler to all units. That's a ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire.
That was quick and swift.
Hold.
Bone, don't forget that we are assault and point team.
Are you sure that I'm supposed
So
to be
we-
holding now?
Yeah,
We're
we're
in line
pushing.
with arrows.
Not anymore, I don't think we are.
I had to apply a bandage, by the way. Just
Roger.
We got someone injured. Hold on.
This Gambler to all units. Just if you can return to the exact start point,
once
please,
you
on
apply
the
the
road
bandage,
where we came in from.
remove the tourniquet, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They, what were you saying? We were assault and point team?
Yeah, we're the point team, so red team goes first. So we want to be in front of the blue team when we're moving.
This is Vegas 1-1, we're RCB.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, copy base.
You got.
Right, repacking
I
max.
wasn't really prepared for moving that far out, except for the line.
Hey, Smalls,
before I
that-
know it, you run up ahead.
Smalls, that was a good job, mate. You're having to switch seats like that.
That's alright, man. We got this.
That's good to know. I'll remember that.
Yeah, well done, lads. That was good, that was. That looked smooth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Arrow, we've got a drunk driver.
It's probably wheel driving.
If this wasn't a training, would we also have to have pressed onward? Because this vehicle couldn't move with us.
Where the hell is he
especially
going?
well because the building was in between it.
Yeah,
Careful, you got
it would
friendlies
wait
on the
and
ground.
Once we've secured the building, it would move past.
Vehicle stopping.
Okay.
Oh, move up. Roger.
This ram.
Put wood in all, Shley.
Is that in the water?
Let's move. Guys, let's move.
Close the...
Go, you can gather you guys around. I'll just be on the road.
What? I didn't say anything.
So like amphibian vehicles?
I didn't laugh. That was Two-Face.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How do you think, or how do you think that went?
Bit
Slow
sloppy.
to start.
Chaos.
Yeah, the start was not great. A few issues happened there. It seemed to take a while to kind of get the vehicles all facing the same bearing. There was no communication between Bradleys. I mean, I know it's kind of training and stuff, but you can still talk to each other. You know, I'm using the net casually, but at the same time, you're still trying to get a job done. So feel free to communicate amongst yourselves. When I said for Arrow to break off left and everyone fill out on the right, Blade kind of got a bit mixed up and went left and followed Arrow. These are off-road vehicles. We don't need to follow roads all the time, so just bear that in mind.
Yeah, that was my fault as the driver stabs.
Mate, that's what training's for. Yeah, you get it wrong now, fuck it up now, get it right in real time. It's not a problem. It's just critique. That's literally all it is. So yeah, when you kind of see and react to the enemy, especially when you know where the location is and you know what you're up against, it should be very, very quick. It should almost be seamless from going from that kind of column to the extended line facing the enemy. You know, your vehicle saw where they were, you're oriented onto them. You could have called a bearing, just pass the bearing down for them to all face that particular way, and that will speed things along the line. And just confirm. The disembarking, that's probably my bad. I should have clarified that a little bit beforehand. You don't want to be doing fire and movement like for 500 meters at all, because you'll be knackered by the time you get there and you're a target for much longer. So you get not too close, but fairly close with the vehicles and then disembark from there. This, like I was saying before, this is like a wave of force. You want to be pressing forward as hard and as fast as possible with like completely overwhelming volume of fire. Now I know that affects frames, or it can affect frames for some people, and it certainly dropped when everything kicked off. But that's something we're going to have to kind of live with if we want to do these kind of operations and maneuvers. So I think, what time is it? We've got like 5 minutes. We could essentially do a really, really, really quick another run through of that, and I'd be happy to call that a day. Would everyone be happy to do that?
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Sounds good.
So if we can bomb up real quick, it'd be exactly the same location, and I want you guys to coordinate amongst yourselves now. You know where you're going. Vegas, feel free to drop into the convoy and just take part rather than give Overwatch if that's what you want to do. Yeah, Roger. So, Banks, same as you. If you just want to jump in an infantry squad and go for it, that's cool.
Dibs on the gun.
So units get formed up, you know where you're going. Let's just have the vehicles coordinate with each other a little bit more this time.
I'm going to need somebody to tell me when I'm clear to turn.
Copy that in, Commander C.
Carved out, be aware Terror is commanding our vehicle, who'll be using all
the
radio comms for the vehicle.
Is that okay,
Solid
McClure?
copy.
Hold
All
on,
units be advised,
where's
the resistance will be slightly higher than before.
Arrow all boarding up.
I'm just going to spin on the spot, guys.
Copy that, you clear.
Guys, be advised, we are facing much tougher resistance now, okay? So, enemies will actually be
This
shooting back
is
properly.
Arrow Gambler, confirmed same vehicle convoy as before.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Solid copy, Arrow, take the same
Kimbo,
formation.
Arrow,
Vegas can
have
tuck in
pulled
the
onto the
middle,
road.
it's completely down to them where they want to drop in.
Roger that.
We'll pull in 5th vehicle after the 4 Bradleys.
Solid copy.
Can you get Arrow to possibly pull
All
forward?
units just be advised when
they're moving.
remember when you're getting back into that extended line, you fall into the right of the vehicle the same way that you do when you're disembarking.
Bradley's a fucking curse, man.
Kimbo, did you hear that last call?
I didn't, sorry, I was just
Yeah.
in the spaz.
Yeah. Steps was pointing out that
All units confirm
it's
we're ready to move.
especially important with the vehicles to do the same thing that we do when we embark. So always assemble on the right. So when we go in line formation, you always pull up on the right side of the lead vehicle on your position.
Camera, this is Aaron, ready to move out.
Roger that, say yeah. Schley, do you want to tell them what we do? Oh, you're a star, Schley. Look at you.
Cutlass ready to move.
That's it, Vic 4 ready to move.
Vegas Vic 5 ready to move.
Solid copy, all convoy move when ready.
Convoy moving, yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Oh, that frame drop.
Some odd one.
I get some frame drop right when the bombs are dropping.
Yeah, that's the best time, isn't it? But I had it ahead as well, yeah. It's like when you can almost see the shell coming down, you're like, ah shit, that's going to hurt.
Oh.
Whoa, oh fuck.
It's fine.
But it's alright, it's just a desync, no one exploded.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
They run out,
serious.
so
I've seen
I
it.
always say the higher the FPS drop, the more enemies we'll face.
Alright, it's important
Be
now
quiet,
when we
Vic
get
4,
out,
be advised, you're a little bit ahead of the convoy yet.
we need to be very careful and very, like, keep an eye on Shackpack if you have it. Usually you don't, that's you playing it on hard mode. But everyone else, like, keep your eyes on
Scambler
Shackpack.
to all units, let's try and keep
Make sure you
the
have
main guns
you
down to
cover
762
and
just
you
to
listen to the
save on
radio,
frames.
what comms are going on.
But as soon as you're engaged, you are cleared to return
We'll
fire
ace
to keep
this
the
one and
formation.
just waltz through it. We were good before, but we can step it up one notch.
Gamma, this is our enemy position spotted dead
okay.
ahead bearing 150.
I can't see what Arrow are doing there.
Arrow are having issues.
Right.
Small arms fire inbound.
I don't know, I think they've just hit.
Cutlass pulling right.
Just go to the right
That's
of Arrow
Vic
and
4
double time
pulling
it.
right.
Like,
Right, they've
full
sorted
speed
it.
ahead.
It's looking good, guys. Let's just get the speed on the go. Speedy operation now.
Switching to gunner seat.
Yeah, roger that.
All
What's
units
north?
close 200 meters and disembark over.
Yep.
Go, 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 go.
Get that
let
gun
me hear
going.
British accent.
We're 200 meters out. Speed up as fast as you can. Tell us when you're ready.
Stop in.
Alright.
Smoke.
Bone.
Enemies by the blue gate. Enemies by the blue gate. Enemy line prone by the blue fence. Stand.
2 going out.
Smoke out.
Guys, you got danger close as soon as you get out.
Tree out. Red team is pushing. Red team moving, we've reached one moving there. Red set. One in the bunker.
This is Gambler to all units. Enemies are in the tree line behind the building itself, right at the top of the hill. Repeat, push up the hill. Vehicles, stay out the woods.
This is Arrow hitting the tree line now. Let's hit it.
Moving forward to the tree line.
Fire coming in from the right. Enemies on the ridge line, far to the right.
10, blue move.
This is our way to the bunkers now, watch your fire.
Copy, taking point.
Here, I'm out ammo. This is our approaching top of hill.
Civic, get on my backpack.
All camera stations, camera 1 is off mission. Continue with clearing, I'm lead.
Check my backpack, Civic.
Copy.
Got it. Thank you. 2 move up to me. I'm moving as one team.
Arrow, this is Gambler. Have you reached the top of the hill now?
Which right?
This is Arrow confirmed. We've got Dustin pushing past to our right, and they're clearing top as well.
Gambler, solid copy. Gambler, all squads, start pushing back to your vehicles. Let's get back to the flagpole. Over.
Let's move back to your
All squads, once you have your guys in your vehicle, don't wait, just pull back to the flagpole. Over.
That's that, copies.
Arrow copies now.
One.
Yeah, just brought up. I'm no longer.
This is
late.
Arrow, we're tracking blue smoke on our vehicle.
Wait.
Just so the guys without
Yeah,
check tech can
just
find
get
it.
in the vehicle. Just fall in, guys. Don't wait for me.
Gotcha.
Just need to make sure that everyone gets out. That's the downside. Yeah, just give me a sec. It's just a classic command duty of making sure everyone hops in their vehicle and no one is left behind. Yeah, seen. Just use the next best vehicle, come on. Well, let's get in.
So I don't think you would go that far.
Should be able to jump over it.
All in, all in.
All in.
All in.
The wall probably.
Yeah.
The stone wall.
Yeah, with a sideward spin.
What's the risk of getting run over by one of these?
Hi.
Alright.
Fuck.
That's a tree.
I'm trying to avoid that wall. Sorry, guys.
Oh, we don't see anything in the back, okay? We just
No.
hear your dramatic yelling.
It's flawless. Flawless driving, Tay.
Yeah. I've
That's
never seen
smooth.
better.
Yeah,
That's what we want to hear.
absolutely. Always appreciated, right?
See those two Bradleys flying over the ridge?
Yep. Mirror signal maneuver.
Exactly.
Gosh, I love hearing the British accent up there. It sounds so military.
Smalls, can I have a bearing over?
Head at 330.
I'm just gonna go my own way.
Yeah. Follow
Yeah,
this road to
really,
the left.
don't sweat it, just get us back.
And round to the right.
This is Aaron to Gambler, confirm, go through the gate
And
to
this
Alpha.
is the home street.
Yes, Gambler, copy. I just reached the airfield again.
I'm just going to slow it down just whilst we're getting out.
Yeah, so-
Negative, those are acceptable casualties.
Once we're out, just use the flagpole to like backtrack your way back to the base. All right.
Herringbone left.
Yep.
Full stop.
Yay.
We could. Prematurely.
Did you purposely try to run me over, Banks?
No, no.
See, I always ran for the power pole. That could have been awkward. Yeah, just use it to get back.
No, I had never seen it before in my entire life.
How did that get there?
Oh my god. it's
Will's got
almost
his
as-
own beret.
I'm just going to... Oh, should we take a knee in front of them?
Even our weapon.
It's got its own vehicle.
That's true.
Oh, it frames when everyone turns up.
Hey, it's fine till you go.
I just had the 3 FPS and crash. So.
Yeah,
All
I
good
did that
fun.
once. 3 FPS crash.
Yeah, I was just transitioning from Zeus to normal when I was doing it. So.
I'm convinced the 3 FPS is like linked with just before cool shit's about to start, so you can actually render it.
Yeah.
Soon as Gambler dismounted for their infantry assault, nope, 3 FPS, you can't render anything, fuck you. It's also linked when you need to do something in Zeus in a mission. That's when I get
You
it.
whispering, Mars, whisper.
I'm whispering?
Pardon?
Ah,
Hey?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Nope, who said that?
Like,
Alright, I think that's everyone back.
we shifted over to the right a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mars.
yeah. I don't know why everyone lined out down that way. It's down. Slide to the left. Hold
The
up.
flagpole was closer.
This is
The
where
training, they're
Gambler
all
should really
instantly going to the right
organise
now.
and just all move left now.
Thanks, sir. So.
How did I know you were going to do that, Helios?
Great mind think alike.
Whoever got to the script first. Alright guys, nice training, well done. Did anyone have just today apart from Stabs and myself?
Me?
Just one?
Shit.
Alright, so still a couple. Are they all 3 F bugs still?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I had the major 3D object pop-ins and pop-outs again. In the end, though, after like 2 hours.
Yeah, copy that. I lasted about an hour, I think, before I had my first crash.
Maybe said 2 3 FPSs and 2 crashes.
Yeah, I think the majority of them now are 3 FPS bugs. I know we do have a bit of black screen, which I'm sure is probably linked. We are still having a go at the pack. So there is going to be a loadout change in the pack, and a change to the coming up soon as well. So hopefully, I'm not going to give a time frame, but hopefully soonish we'll get a new pack there, some new updates, which should help us out a lot. Otherwise, good training. I did stop by, watch some Gambler training. Looked really nice today, but I'll just do the sections anyway. I will start with Gambler.
Yeah, Stabs.
Oh,
Voluntold.
I'm the second. No, really nice guys. Thanks very much for everyone's patience and persistence with that. I think by the end result there, we had that pretty much nailed down. It looked really good. Hopefully that'll be something that we can employ in missions in the future. Well, we should, because we've trained on it now. So, and thanks to Vegas for coming along as well. It's good to do some combined training and working together as always. But massive props to all you guys. I'm up for any feedback, so I'll hang around in TS afterwards. If anyone's got any further points, questions, theory, or jokes or whatever, just feel free to grab me afterwards.
Copy that. Caesar, was Vegas with Gambler for the entirety?
Yep, so just pretty much echo what Sab said. A big thanks from Vegas for allowing us to run with it.
Copy that. And Talon.
We went over some further attack helicopter strategies and techniques this time with the Cobra. Went well.
Yeah, we also found that the 90s apparently are lagging the servers.
Most, I don't know if it was just that one section of the RHS TV, but I put down the regular T90 as well as a T72, and it would lag the server.
Yeah, copper is good to know. All right, that's it. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great week, and we will see you Sunday for the option.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers all.
Good training. Yeah, it's good.